Welcome back to the Jacket Journal podcast. I'm Jack Craigo, and I'm here with Tyler Davidson. And today we're interviewing students from the Career Center.
Okay, start with Sydney. Introduce your name and what lab you're in.
My name is Sydney Silvery, and I'm in pre-professional mentorship.
My name is Nevaeh Williams, and I'm in the same lab as Sydney.
My name is Isaiah Klein, and I'm also doing pre-professional mentorship.
I'm Dylan Perkins. I'm in digital media and software development.
I'm AJ Fauner. I'm doing landscape and design management.
I'm Drew Mundy. I'm in health technologies.
Okay, so why did you guys choose the Career Center? What made you choose it over your last years of high school?
For me, I really just wanted the freedom of being able to leave during the day, so my counselor suggested pre-professional mentorship for me.
Anyone else want to talk about why they chose it?
I chose it just so I could make a little bit of money and get out of school early doing that. So,
Yeah, I chose it as like a new opportunity, something different than normal high school.
Okay, and what do you guys feel like the benefits of the Career Center are? What makes it stand out?
The lab time you have, it's like half your day at school, so then the rest of your day you only have like 4 classes, and it goes super quick.
Can you guys explain what a lab is, in case someone doesn't know like what it is at all?
Starting out as a junior, you'll go into the Career Center and you have your lab. So like for me, for instance, it was health technologies, and you spend X amount of time. It's 3 or 4 hours-ish in there. And you really get to know the students around you and your lab teacher.
It's a trade, so it's a class to like specialize a certain trade. So like welding, landscape, auto and tech.
Got it. All right, and how does the Career Center differ from the high school? What does your schedule look like?
Like AJ, he said, we only have like 4 or 5 classes, and they go by super quick. And then obviously you get half your day in lab, or if you co-op, you're going to work.
Yeah, like this year I'm only there for an hour and a half, 2 periods, and then out working the rest of the day.
Mm-hmm.
And for me, I'm doing dual school, so I go to Mount Vernon in the morning and then the Career Center for my lab only.
So then how much time do you guys still have, since a lot of you go out and work? Do you still have time to participate in sports and like do your after-school activities?
A lot of the workplaces will work around your like school schedule. For me, I work at Eastern Star and I work at 6:30 to 10:30, so I have enough time to go to indoor track or any sport that I have, and then go home and shower and rest before I get to go to work.
Okay, so how many hours are you guys required in each of your labs, and like what is it? Like what do you guys have to do?
So for pre-professional mentorship, we have to get, I think it's exactly 96 hours. It's 8 hours a week for a week at a time. And then we just go mentor 3 different places, so we don't get paid, but we get 3 different opportunities to be out.
In health tech, we're required 15 hours per week when you start going out co-oping, which really isn't that bad. You could just work 4-hour shifts like I do, make up 16 hours, or you could work a 12 and then a 4. Like, it's really flexible.
Right.
I think it goes for all labs. It's like the same 15 hours other than ours.
Same 15.
Other than pre-professional, I think everyone else's is 15.
What does your lab do?
My lab, digital media and software design. They don't do as much of the software design stuff now, so it's mostly just like Adobe stuff, graphic design, stuff like that.
So do you have to meet a certain quota of hours? Like what do you guys do for it?
You don't have to meet a certain quota of hours, but you do get Adobe certified.
Yeah, that's the same.
Assuming you pass the test, yeah.
That's the same with landscape. There's no certain hours. You just gotta pass the certifications.
Okay. And how can you guys use your lab in the real world right now? How are you applying it?
Work. I've been doing landscape, doing hardscapes and aquascapes. That's the main thing I work on.
For PBM, we use Microsoft, which helps us like with Excel worksheets, which is like an advanced Google worksheet. And so we get to use like all our business skills that we're being taught there, like in class, and then we will be able to use it when we get older.
Getting certifications can help a lot with like getting a job when it's a specific field.
Right. Do any of you guys have like a job opportunity already lined up that you're going to be able to go to right after the Career Center?
Right now I'm working at a high Eastern Star already, so I can just, like when summer comes around, I could just go turn into full-time, or I could even have the option of going over and applying at the hospital and working at the hospital.
For me, instead of doing a job shadowing in PPM, I was able to get my dental assisting certification, so I could do that anytime.
And a lot of like the kids in our lab, they already like have offers. So we have had kids that have done ride-alongs, and like one of them went and like did mock trials as well. So I mean, they all get different opportunities.
All right. Do you have any regrets or complaints about the Career Center?
Not a ton. I kind of like it just because I get to I'm able to leave early, and so I guess not really.
If you want to go to college, the Career Center's academics, like they know that most of the kids that go are like focused on their trade, so the academics are super easy. So if you want to be challenged, like you have to take additional steps, which that's what I regret not doing, because I do feel like I am behind in my academics because like I got straight A's over there, but it's because their requirements are not as
So you feel like
challenging.
in terms of getting a degree, it probably wouldn't be the best choice. It's better if you're more trade focused.
Right. So if you can get a job right after school, go to the Career Center. But if you're trying to go to college, maybe take a different like academic step.
Yeah, unless like if you're going to college and what you're going to college for is also for that trade, because then it gives you like a little boost in that trade for college.
That's what I was gonna say. So like, since in pre-professional, since we learned like a lot about business, if I was gonna go into like business or accounting, I'd already have like a heads up about what they teach in there. So
In college business, I'm pretty sure they graduate with their associates, right?
yeah.
Out of high school. So it really just depends on what you go into.
Okay. Do you feel like there's anything else worth mentioning about the Career Center?
They got some banging
As we
food.
go.
I got some good food.
Only sometimes.
Yeah, just sometimes.
The build your own burrito is pretty
The
good.
burrito is good.
No, the sriracha chicken.
Chicken.
The walking taco.
Domino's
The
pizza.
foods.
Yeah, we get Domino's pizza over here, so.
And also like
Our raw
the
chicken.
just teachers there do like care about you. There is like a difference you can tell.
You can feel
like,
it.
Yeah, especially in lab, it's a lot more personalized.
And even in academics, like if you're falling behind, like they're gonna stop class and make sure like we're all getting.
Yeah, make sure everybody's on the same track before moving on.
So that's cool because like here it's
Mhm.
get it done. And
Yeah.
if not,
How
you're
are the
getting
class
out.
sizes over there?
They're small,
Yeah,
Yeah, they're pretty
What
small.
would you
little
say?
bit
Give like
smaller.
rough number. What would
Like,
you think?
less than 15.
Yeah,
less
like
than
literally
15.
around
20 is
15
like
or
the
under.
biggest.
Yeah, in our
20 is
pre-calc
like the
class, I would say we
biggest.
probably had about 10, right?
Okay. And if you are struggling, do you feel like you guys said the teachers can help if you can't get a teacher? Is there counselors or like a support system over there that you guys can go to that's gonna help you?
Yeah, I mean we have a lot of like staff they're close to the students, like they make an appearance. But we have our own guidance counselor, like so that we have one for juniors and one for seniors. So I mean there is always somebody. And another thing with the Career Center, they have a stress reliever room. So like if you just
Ooh, we talk about that.
you guys don't know what I'm talking about?
No.
You just go in there and there's like stuff to mess around, like to calm yourself and to get work done. So that's cool.
I need to go in there more.
I'm pretty sure
Like
you
a
can take
rage
naps.
room. They just give you a bat and some glass.
Just shatter everything. I had something else. Do you guys have, obviously since it's a more career-based school, is there like any like clubs or anything? Because I know for sports you have to come back and do it with the high school, obviously, because the Career Center doesn't offer anything like that. But there's like Spanish club over here, like Vedette. Do you guys have things like that?
Yeah,
what is
so
it?
for the landscape lab, if you're in landscape, you're in the FFA. So the Career Center does have an FFA. You just have to be part of the landscape lab.
And then we have student council, student ambassador, and then I think there's rocks. Like there's a few clubs, but I think they're like associated with other things as well.
For health technologies, there's Skills USA, so you can have the option to sign up for a certain like competition. For like last year, I was going to sign up for first aid and CPR and stuff like that, and I would have been going out and competing, like with questions about first aid and stuff like that, but I didn't follow through with it.
For a couple of the labs, there's BPA, which is Business Professionals of America, and you do a competition, you maybe go to states, do the same competition there, and you can go to, I think as far as nationals,
Yeah,
which
is
this
that-
year
is
is
that
in
what Ethan did?
Anaheim.
Oh, I got something else. Shoot.
And there's yearbook club. I want to hear
Yearbook
that.
club.
Yes. And for also in landscape, we have a thing called Landscape Olympics, where we'll go to
Okay.
Landscape Olympics. Where it's in Worcester, and it's just like all these competitions with landscape and stuff.
Like
it's pretty
what?
cool. Like hardscape, you got to build like a patio in like a certain amount of time. Like, the best person wins. It's the best. And there's also like the mini X and mowing.
Like
Irrigation.
push mower or like?
No, like the
Zero
zero,
turn.
turn.
Right. Oh, okay.
Jump a mower the
Wanted to
front.
make sure.
Yeah,
Just
there's
wanted to make
those.
sure.
Races on the zero turn.
No, I wish.
You like
There's
soup
also,
up the
like,
mower or like what's going on?
Just mow.
Get a V6 get a V6 and a zero turn.
Yeah, I wish, but no, you mow a little course, and then whoever doesn't mess up the or the least wins. And then there's also like skid loader and all these other stuff. But yeah, there's also nationals for that, which is what we're going to, because we've won 2 years in a row now. So now we're going to nationals for the second year in a row in Mississippi.
Is that like a certain thing? Like is that like mowing or the patio, or is it just all
For
of it?
me, I'm doing plant install, tree climbing,
Right.
plant install, tree climbing, hardscape, and irrigation. And then
Alright.
There's a whole bunch of other ones.
All right.
All right.
He's
Oh
climbing
God, I had
tree.
no clue
Oh,
that
you got a
like
harness
existed.
Oh, you have a harness
And
on
the ropes.
Like
No,
that.
you're just like there.
I thought it was just a tree. Who can get up
Going
this
up
tree
with your
fast?
hand, you have to just grab it.
Yeah,
He's got
no.
really long nails.
Using his teeth,
Crawling
actually.
up like a squirrel.
Okay. Wait, is there anything else about the Career Center? Like, what is exciting? What's different?
Oh my gosh. We have a student versus staff basketball game. It's really fun.
That was a good.
I mean,
Who
like,
usually wins?
well, last year I think we lost, but it was fun
Like,
posting up
barely.
and getting like, well, I was getting dogged on like the males.
It was good seeing
Like
the teacher.
6'3", 300 pounds.
Campbell.
Like
Mr. Declan in there,
big
tall
big
as
guys
a
in
deer.
there, but you know it's fun.
They give out a lot of rewards too.
Right.
Oh, we have free ice cream all the time.
Yeah.
For what?
Just because
Just
they love
because,
us.
Like on Fridays sometimes.
Sometimes they'll just come in and just start handing out ice cream,
And it's like the good ice cream, like the
like the
It's
with
like
the
good
strawberry
ice
like
strawberry, yeah, what is-
shortcake ice cream with like the crumbles.
Or like the chocolate eclair bars.
Right.
Yeah, and then if you do like good in your like classes, they give you fake money that you can buy like
Chips.
like chips or slushies
Or put it
during
into
lunch.
the raffle thing.
And
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
when TVs, AirPods, chargers,
Yeah.
like
Okay, but do
That's
people
the
like
end of the
actually
year.
win them?
oh yes,
Have you like seen this?
at the student versus staff game, like that's
that
when
the
we
night?
handle it
Right,
out.
right.
Last
I
year
mean,
I
then they'll
got
give out.
a Domino's gift card.
How much though? How much?
I think it was $10.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say yeah.
Yeah,
That's
I was
one
like,
pizza.
yo, wait a minute.
That's like one pizza.
I traded it with someone else because he got a gas card.
I got
Okay.
a $10
Oh, that's
Oh, I'm
better.
taking the
Take
gas
Burger
card.
King.
100%.
$10
He also
Burger
didn't have a
King.
card.
Hold
Yeah.
on, this guy's got the real prize right.
$10 Burger King gift card. 'Cause I
Alright.
want what's it called? Like shoot.
Knockout.
Oh,
Knockout. I
Oh.
was better. I was this close.
I know, 'cause
I
I
did,
won
I
the
did
bro.
pretty good in the knockout.
It brings us all together. I mean, I made a bunch of different friends from the Career Center,
I was
so
in the top three.
if you don't have like
Do
a
you
bunch,
feel like even across labs, you guys know each other?
Oh
Mm,
yeah.
yeah.
Because
you
yeah,
know-
because you have this academics with them,
Yeah, and you know your people from your school, you'll see them, and
so if
still
you
know
like
them
have
all.
trouble making friends at home schools, go.
How diverse is it? How many other schools?
there's like six, I think.
6.
It's like Centerburg, Fredericktown, Danville, East Knox, and I know a lot of different people from other schools now
Fork.
because of it. Clear Fork,
And
yeah.
some Highland.
Yeah,
Yeah.
some
And
Highland
us.
kids.
That'd be 7 then.
Yeah, it's 6,
Separate.
but like Highlands kids are like
Highland's kinda
like
there.
5.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's like very few Highland kids.
Right. How do we feel about that? Good, bad? That we have other schools?
Some schools are a little different, but
Right.
Yeah, the
not too
culture,
bad.
the
Did you say
cultures
East
mixing there
Knox?
might cause certain things to happen that normally wouldn't
Oh,
happen.
100%.
Is there anything else? Prizes, random basketball games, ice cream all the time.
Like what more can you
Yeah,
give?
like, what else we got? Flamethrowers, by any chance?
Trampoline
fire
apps.
extinguishers.
Oh my gosh.
Those are reverse flamethrowers.
Remember when they taught us how to use them?
Oh, yeah, I got
Yeah.
to use a fire extinguisher.
They
Got
taught
to
all of you?
use them. Yeah, we
Mhm.
taught. They taught everybody.
We had like
That's
we
cool.
you have a huge safety. Oh,
Oh my god.
if you ever want to be anywhere like safe or like just in case there was an emergency in a school and you had to lock down, you know what I'm trying to say. They're super prepared. Like they take like 3 times the amount of steps that any normal school would take, and like we have certain procedures that no other schools have.
Right, so this school we like flip a little lock or we run out of the building. So what do you guys do different?
We have like these night locks, which is like a special technology. Like I don't even know who made it.
It's in the floor.
But it goes onto the door and to the floor.
Instead of like.
And it's literally
Oh,
incapable
so, like, the door,
of.
it, like, goes down.
Yeah, it's
to avoid-
incapable of like opening the door. Like you
It's, like,
literally
impossible.
cannot.
I could probably get through it though.
And if you
Yeah,
don't-
probably. You can
if you
kick it
don't
with
go to
your
the
legs.
school, you have to get like this visitor badge. Like if they see someone that doesn't have like a badge on, they'll ask you about it, and you have to explain yourself of why you don't have a badge. So
These days.
they just they take like a bunch of extra precautions to make sure that
It's our uniform.
nobody who's not supposed to be in there is in there.
Right. That's
Yeah,
cool.
whatever.
You kind of just let people in, but that's alright.
Miss Haley, the one
I think that's it though.
Yeah, they're the-
Christner's dope. Go if you want.
So we don't have any more complaints. Anything good?
Any more comments?
Anything mid?
No.
Right.
There's a lot of bald people.
A lot of bald people.
Leave the ball.
Why would you take that hat off?
At least.
We'll get there.
Yeah, you made yourself bald, though. That's not. You're not just bald by yourself.
Bald by choice.
What's for lunch over there? Anyone know?
I don't know. I'm not going back for lunch.
Alright, well, then I guess that's all we have for you today. If you have any other questions or anything you'd like to see on the podcast, you can go ahead and email us with the email that's attached to the Jacket Journal website, jacketjournal.org, really easy to find. Yeah, we do a lot of stuff on there. Go and check it out, and that's about it.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.